Hey guys, it's your girl Tonya. Happy Tuesday. We're having some technical things with Zoom tonight. So I am going to go ahead and go live from my Facebook page, and it's streaming on YouTube right now. Let me pull
On
up
the Walk for Change YouTube channel.
the Walk for Change YouTube channel, as Bobby put in. I always forgot. Sorry. You want to go to www.thewalk, the number 4change.us, sign up there to get notifications, emails, all that good stuff to be a part of my Zoom. You go in there and sign up. Sorry, guys, I'm getting everything pulled up here. All right. Sorry, I got to create a live real quick. And then we'll get into some education and we'll get talking with the ladies and see how everybody's doing tonight. I'm about knocking over the table. So hopefully you guys, like I said, had a great Tuesday. Hello, everybody on Facebook. We're having some technical difficulties with Zoom. We're not sure exactly what's going on. Bobby said there was going to be some changes and stuff with Zoom, so we're not sure if that's what's doing it or what in the hell is going on. So we're just going to go ahead and go live from the Walk for Change YouTube page right now. So we are streaming live on there right now. So make sure you share this out. Walk for Change YouTube site, guys. So tonight we are going to be talking about, I wanted to talk about trichomes. Let's see. So when it comes to cannabis, there is quite a bit more than what meets the naked eye. If you fancy the flower at some point in time, you have probably asked yourself about these tiny crystals that always seem to cover the leaves and buds of your favorite strains. They tend to be shiny, sticky, and always carry the most amazing aromas. Upon looking closer, however, these blankets of these frosts appear to be large collections of what are known as trichomes. The actual definition of a trichome is a fine outgrowth of appendages on plants, algae, um, lichens, and other certain protists. Originating from the Greek word trichoma, meaning growth of hair, these tiny microscopic mushroom looking protuberances, I can't say it, look like something out of a science fiction novel, but they are actually the very factories that produce the hundreds of known cannabinoids, terpenes, and flavonoids that make our favorite cannabis strains potent, unique, and effective. The function of trichomes on cannabis. All right. The production of trichomes can be observed in many species of plants throughout nature, taking on various physical forms as well as serving many different purposes. For example, trichomes found on some carnivorous plants aid in helping catch prey. In cannabis, trichomes function as a defense mechanism. When female cannabis plants begin to produce flowers in the wild, they often become vulnerable to various insects and animals, as well as non living environmental variables, such as potentially harmful UV rays. Trichomes serve as a deterrent for animals because their bitter tastes and strong aromas render cannabis flowers unpalatable. At the same time, they also serve a dual function in protecting their plants from damaging winds and even some varieties of fungal growth. The different types of trichomes on cannabis. All right, so trichomes exist in many shapes and sizes, but there are three that appear most often on the cannabis plant. There's the bulbous trichomes, and they're the smallest of the bunch, and they appear on the surface of the entire plant. Bulbous trichomes are the small as 10 to 15 micrometers, which is tiny enough to only be comprised of a handful of cells. Capitate sessile trichomes are slightly larger and contain both a head and a stalk. These trichomes are quite a bit more abundant in their bulbulous brethons, but cannot hold a candle to the bountifulness and size of the third trichome variety. All right, so this is the capitate stalk trichome. It's ranged from anywhere between 50 to 100 micrometers wide, meaning they're much larger and can actually be seen by the naked eye. Their structure consists of a stalk comprised of epidural and hypodermic cells that build up to the basal cell, which attaches to the large gland head. This gland head, held by a waxy cuticle layer, serves as the epicenter for the cannabinoid and the terpenoid synthesis. That's a mouthful, isn't it? All three types of trichomes produce cannabinoids, though it is the capitate stalk trichomes that will appear in abundance in and around the budding flowers, producing the highest concentration of essential oils due to their size. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Cookie and Allison, let's see. Hey, everybody, just going over. Okay, so trichome production and life cycle. Cannabinoid synthesis within the trichome begins as cannabis plants move into their bloom phase. As they begin to produce flowers, trichomes form along this outer surface of the above ground plant vegetation and begin to transport vacuoles and placids from their stalks into the gland head. At this point, the cells within the gland head will begin to metabolize and form precursors for what will eventually become cannabinoids. Let's see, what else did I want to tell you? All right, the rate and concentration at which a cannabis plant produces trichomes will be contingent on both genetics, as well as some environmental factors. Though plants contain higher concentration of trichomes, don't always produce the highest concentration of cannabinoids and or terpenes variables, such as UV light greatly affects cannabinoids and terpene synthesis within the trichome head. Typically, plants that receive a broader spectrum of light will produce higher concentrations of cannabinoids, though in many cases, these reactions will be strain specific. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Okay, what else do I want to see? Let's see. All right. Okay, whether alive or on a vine or harvested, trichomes are incredibly volatile and risk destruction and degeneration at the hands of many catalysts, including but not limited to physical contact or agitation, heat, light, oxygen, and time. Not only do the trichomes themselves risk damage when exposed to these elements, but the essential oils within them risk degeneration. There are ways to dramatically slow degeneration of trichomes by carefully handling the cannabis flowers, both during propagation and post-harvest. By limiting physical contact and agitation to the flowers themselves or the buds, the trichomes may be preserved on the plant for longer periods of time. Proper trimming, drying, and curing techniques can help keep trichomes viable for longer, which in turn will preserve the cannabinoids and terpenes contained within. All right, those looking to extend the shelf life of trichomes beyond that of the plants they came from often resort to extraction techniques. An extraction is in this context may be defined as the process of either mechanically or chemically removing trichomes from the plant itself. There are major methods of techniques for extracting trichomes, which we can get into those, at a different time. We don't have to do that right this second, but we'll get into different extraction methods. We'll start talking about that. There's mechanical methods as dry sifting practices that produce keef. There's using light hydrocarbons like butane or propane to create waxy full melt hash oils. I mean, there's so many different ways and different things that you can do with this. So that's what I kind of wanted to talk about tonight. And Bobby, if anybody is in there, come on in, guys. Hello, everybody. Sorry about the glitch with Zoom. I don't know what's going on with it. Let's see. Hello to Texas. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Rhonda. If you're in here on Facebook, make sure you say hi. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Crom. Hey, Heather. Hey, Deb, Cookie, Allison, Miranda, Glenn, Nick. Hello, hello. Amy. Rhonda's on here. Debbie. Cookie, Roy. Hey, what's up, Roy? What's up? What's up, ladies? What's up?
Hi.
Hi.
You got here, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey. What's going on, everybody?
How's everybody doing tonight?
Long day, busy day.
Yep.
It has been a long day. Hello, Sally. Sally's watching from Silicon Valley.
Hey.
We love California.
Yeah, we
Yeah, we do.
Yes,
yeah,
we
got
do.
Texas. We got
Our Cali
Silicon
buds.
Valley. We got other Californians in here. Glenn's from California.
Hey, Glenn.
Yeah, so all kinds. Okay, so let's see. Lisa says, all right, where's Lisa? Lisa. There you are. All right, Lisa, show us your goodies. Lisa got some goodies today, guys.
So this is collected trichomes, first of all.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought I'd like to show that, this is one of the mechanical ways of achieving that. You can smoke that.
Yeah, so Lisa, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be a question. I'm gonna ask you questions. You
Sure.
ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So Lisa, that you have in your hand there, what would you do with that? What would you do with that dry keef right there? What can you do with that?
Well, if you just want to smoke it, you can put it in a pipe. It's pretty fine, so you generally have to put it on top of something so you're not inhaling it when you light it. You can trace it in a joint. You can put it on top of flour in your bowl, smoke it. You can take it, you can concentrate it, you can cook with it.
That's
Those are
awesome.
the ways that I know of.
Thank you. That was awesome. That's exactly what I wanted you to say. So you did perfect. A for
Great.
Lisa.
Woohoo!
Gold star for today.
All right, so let me shine on my girls and show something
right,
that
show
came
us,
from
girl, show
somewhere in our local area here in Brockton, Massachusetts. And this is from Beautifully Baked.
Oh, I've never heard of them.
Okay, so they're out of Brockton. They can be found on Facebook, and they have juices and peanut butter cookies, peanut butter cups, medicated. I don't have the dosage on this. I didn't get that yet. I have the chocolate. I have the white chocolate. I had a white chocolate. Very,
Ah.
very good.
Looks good.
Cocoa Krispies.
Oh shit, my internet.
Ooh.
Infused honey. This one's 250 milligrams. It's not
Ooh.
quite full, but infused honey.
Nice.
And I couldn't get my hands on hard candy because she was all out, but I got medicated suckers.
Nice.
But I gotta tell you, this white crayon peach is a hybrid and it's 150 milligrams for this. This tastes absolutely amazing.
Okay, so
Dawn,
Lisa, what are you gonna do with that?
I'm drinking this juice right now. I actually had a peanut butter cup first. I'm gonna have this. I did get a new batch of Fico. And this particular batch, this one's the Fico, and it's got blue syringe tips. Again, I had mentioned in the past that you can tell the difference between your
Aw, everybody's wondering why
full
they can't
spectrum.
Zoom. Let me turn them around. They miss you guys. They want to see you guys so bad.
Bobby, Dawn is in the waiting room, I think.
I don't see her in there. I can't let her in. It's not showing that she's in there, Lady J.
Okay, I just got a PM from her, that's all.
So everybody say hi. I got my phone sitting down here watching you guys because everybody wants to see you guys on Zoom and they can't. They're missing you guys.
Aw.
Aww.
I'm down here video and you guys on my computer.
Tell
There
them
they
to
are.
go to the YouTube channel.
Yeah, go if you guys have YouTube, go over to YouTube and Walk for Change YouTube channel, and we're live from there right now.
The YouTube podcast is on the Tonya Sand page right now.
Oh, is it? Okay. All right. So go on the Tonya Sand page and then click on the link for the YouTube that's playing right now, and you should be able to see all this. Hey, Dawn. Hey, girl.
Hey. Dawn.
Welcome.
Dawn.
Chrissy,
How'd your
I'm
dress
a headband.
Oh, she came in tonight. I thought you were taking a nap.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna go to bed, but I'm awake, so here I am.
Watch out.
Glad you came to join us, Dawn.
Exactly. Welcome. Hope you're feeling okay.
I am. I'm just tired. I'm tired. My hemoglobin is like, when you have your hemoglobin done, the best they hope for is 12. Most people on dialysis have bad hemoglobin, but they won't do anything about it if it's not below a 10. And the sweet spot is 11 and a half. Anything below that, it's like dragging your ass all day.
So, is there anything natural that you can use to help boost your hemoglobin?
Well, I used to know the answer to that question back in the day. I don't remember.
Okay, well, let me look.
I know I knew the answer, but at one point,
Okay, here you.
so I have to Google it.
You guys talk about what you guys are smoking on. I want to show you guys. Let's see. Who do I want? Let's see. What do you guys want to talk about? Why I look up? I want to see if there's something natural that she can get to raise her hemoglobin. Let me do a little bit of research while you guys are bullshitting. Rhonda, how are you today? Talk to us.
Oh, I'm doing good. You
Hi,
need to eat
Chris.
liver.
What?
I can't
Liver.
eat liver. Yeah. All right, Rhonda. I'll make a deal with you. I'll eat liver if you eat liver.
Ew.
That's
really
not
like
fair.
it.
Okay, for you, I would do it.
Oh,
Jim,
Aw,
Fire.
I would eat liver for you, and I don't eat meat.
No.
But you gotta eat it first.
No, 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 no.
I'm gonna go buy
I
liver.
trust in you like that. I ain't
I'm-
about that
I'm-
kind of trust, honey.
I'm gonna go buy liver and cook it and eat it just for you, just so you'll eat it.
Ew.
I
You
will.
need to eat liver because that will raise it.
Yeah, well,
And it's a good
Will it
source.
raise my iron, but will it raise my hemoglobin?
Yes.
Okay, ready? Okay.
What about
Seth-
chopped liver? Do you eat that?
I'm not
Pate?
chopped liver here.
How about pate?
Right.
How about kiss my ass?
Liver first, maybe?
Hey guys. Okay, so 7 ways. Are you listening, Dawn?
I am.
All right, you ready for this?
I'm
7
ready.
natural ways to increase your hemoglobin. Eat iron-rich food. Increase vitamin C intake. Increase folic acid intake. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, or a pomegranate. Drink nettle tea. Avoid iron blockers and exercise. That's what it says.
Okay, well, I can't take iron. I am now medically, like, I can't do iron. It makes me so sick. So sick. I can't take it anymore. But I can do it, some of those other things.
You can eat your broccoli and your baby spinach.
Yep.
The
Here,
green-
wait. I got some more. I got some more, Dawn. Hold on.
All right.
Coming slowly but surely.
So you gotta remember, Lady Jane, when we're looking at what I can eat to boost up my hemoglobin, I need to make sure that it falls in line with not too many phosphates or potassium.
Okay. Are green vegetables high in phosphates or potassium?
I think broccoli is.
Okay, because green vegetables are high in iron.
Phosphate.
Okay, so these are iron. Okay, so iron-rich foods that it includes here, which Dawn can't have, right, Dawn?
Right.
Okay, so the iron-rich foods include meat and fish, soy
Like
products, including tofu, eggs, dried fruits such as dates and figs, broccoli, green leafy vegetables such as kale and spinach, green beans, nuts and seeds, and peanut butter.
I can't eat the peanut butter, the nuts and seeds, the leafy greens.
Okay. All right. How about this?
Yeah,
It says
something like-
increasing folate intake. Do you take a folate?
No, I can't take that. It makes me toxically sick.
Okay. So just any folate, even the vitamin B.
No. Vitamin B. See, I can take vitamin B, but it's a special vitamin B. It's called a renal cap
Okay. Yeah.
or a dialovite. It's special for people
Okay.
with kidney disease. I can't take plain vitamin B. I can't eat anything that's enriched with any vitamins or any iron.
Wow, so you gotta be really careful about what you eat then.
How about can you
Yeah.
eat?
Well, see,
Can you eat stuff that's high in folate and you just can't take like supplements?
both.
Would cannabis leaves be high in iron?
I don't think so.
They'd probably be high in phosphate. See, again,
They're
and it is
they're high in
phosphates, but I do take binders. So there are some things that I can get away with. Like I could eat some raw broccoli or some raw spinach once in a while. I could eat some nuts once in a while. But the problem is I can't get any prolonged nutrition of any value because I can't eat it regularly enough. It's a pain in the, pain in the neck.
I know those renal diets are a bitch.
What
People don't
about
understand.
They are.
What about juicing? Is it the
Huh?
same effect on the body processing it if you had it in a juice form?
Yeah.
Does
It's
it
in
all
my
break
body,
down?
period.
Okay, because I didn't
it
know if it
goes
was
to
like
the
the
gut,
fibrous
into the liver.
content of it. I'm trying to learn about these things, you know? Because I know
See, this,
for
oh God, this is sick. This is what a vitamin B looks like that I have to take.
Is that the renal cap?
Kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
But I
Okay.
can't take
Oh,
I can't take any iron supplements or anything like that.
somebody's given us a like a tip. It says on Facebook here, it says Rosemary says to cook with a cast iron skillet, it helps.
I do do that.
Oh, Dawn's dog's very sick. Oh.
Oh, Zoe.
Oh, hope you feel better, Dawn.
Thanks. Big
Hey,
hugs
Christy.
to Dawn, puppy dog.
I hope she feels better.
Oh, she
soon.
wants to get in.
Oh,
I
can I
see
get it?
Christy, it's so good to see you, honey.
I'm here. Made it back in today.
Yay.
Hey, that's good.
Now it's
I
Dawn
take it.
Muriel's turn.
Okay,
Yeah.
where's
Yeah.
I don't see her. She's not
She's-
on there yet. Dawn,
You know,
try
like,
to come in.
Deb's
The brain
awfully
fog is so
quiet.
bad. The brain fog is so bad that I was trying to send out your package today, Tonya. And not once, but twice. I put your address on Rhonda's box.
Maybe it's supposed
oh,
to go
that's
to
kind of
Rhonda.
funny.
You're just supposed to go to Rhonda.
That's what I just said. I'm done for the night. Stick a fork in me. Call me good.
Fine. You didn't have to come on if you were that tired, girl. Go get some rest. Didn't you have an appointment today?
No, I didn't have an appointment today, but I have an appointment on what day? Thursday. I have to go have my labs and stuff done. I was looking at the paperwork they gave me for my arm when I had my surgery on my arm. They're not gonna take these stitches out for a month.
A month?
A month.
Ooh,
Go on, Dawn.
Days
I
max.
already called them and clarified that with them.
I would ask what kind of material they used on for stitches that would allow it to be in for a month versus a 10-day standard.
Yeah, it's usually 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Max,
That.
at that point, it's already growing back into your skin.
Yeah, like
they're
the
getting under your
23rd.
skin.
I was
Even
wondering-
the dissolvable ones, they make you come back in to make sure that they're gone within
Yeah, I
2
have
Right.
weeks.
dissolvable, and they made me go in after, even though it was all dissolved and everything.
Because some
Yeah,
of
Yeah,
them
this is
always
the
come out.
surgery I had on this arm. I'm like an old pro at this shit. I don't know who the hell they're messing around with. After the first 2 times, when they left the stitches in my arm and screwed up my arm, and I didn't sue them. I thought they'd learn a nice little lesson about humility and doing their job properly.
guys, was it me?
No, her connection's really bad.
Your connection, you're breaking up. I can't understand. I didn't know if it was just me that couldn't understand you because you were breaking up really bad, or if it was everybody.
Me,
No,
I do
it was
another shift.
garbled.
Hey, Bobby, there's somebody in the waiting room. Dawn and Angelica are in the waiting room.
Hey.
I was
Thank
able
you,
to speak with
Christy.
Angelica today. She's really a nice lady.
Oh, good,
Love
Wanda.
her.
I'm glad that you guys talked.
And you guys didn't miss a thing because I was just ranting anyway.
Hey,
I could hear
Dawn.
part of what you were saying, not all of it.
How come
Hi,
I
all.
can't?
But we
Everybody
love
else-
you, Dawn.
Yes.
Hi, Dawn. Are you feeling better?
I am. My arm really bruised, but I'm feeling better.
It looks
It
really
itches like the
bruised.
sun of a gun. It's bruised.
All right, let
right
me-
now.
Is it the
around.
nerve healing that's itching? What's
Nice
itching?
lady, Jay.
See that? It's all the way up there.
Mine always itched because the nerve was healing, I guess.
It's itching because of the tape. It's the
Oh,
tape. Tape
oh.
drives me insane.
Dawn, you don't have any skin prep to put on that area to create a
No.
barrier for the adhesive? I'm
don't.
allergic to adhesives too, and I use skin prep, and it works very, very well. Have them
Somebody
listed
said that
as
to
an
me. I have to
allergy.
get some.
Yeah, it was probably me, but have it listed as an allergy, and it should be covered by your insurance to cover the skin prep.
Good, because that's why I got that belt that I have, because I couldn't tape my catheter to my stomach anymore. I was so
Why-
raw.
Let me go through my boxes upstairs and see if I have any to send you. Let me see what I have. I have boxes and boxes of supplies, guys. Let me see if I can find you any.
I
knows
can't
what
imagine
telling-
leaving this thing on for another month. I will be
No,
raw.
can't. You can't. Let
Yeah,
me-
because
Is
even
it draining
disposed,
anything?
Huh?
Is it draining?
Mm-mm.
Okay, why can't have you ever seen those like they're like net and they cut them? You see them in the hospital, they put them up over things like kids'
Those-
IVs and things.
Look.
If you could just lay a dressing on top of that and then put the net hose up over it just to hold it in place, that way you don't have to use the adhesive. That's what I
That'd
do
be
sometimes when
smart.
That
I've
net
had my
stuff is good.
Yeah,
That's a good
those are
idea.
they put it
But
over
look,
your
yeah, see,
get
there's
an
nothing
idea.
on there. It's clean.
Yeah, I would not use the
Yay.
adhesive anymore, Dawn, because your skin's just gonna start breaking down right around there, and you're just gonna get an infection. So
See?
I would lay the gauze over it and try to get some like, or even cut a tube sock. You know, cut the end of the tube sock
Yep.
off the ends, and then pull it up over, and then tuck your hand down in there, and make sure that's on there, and then put the tube sock up over it.
That's a good
Because-
idea.
Because
I've
you
been
really
putting the
don't.
CBD oil, and it helps. I'll tell you, this stuff has helped a lot. Like I woke
Good.
up this morning, after I put it on last night, it didn't bother me at all. I
I'm
woke up
glad
this
you're
morning, it
using
was
it.
Good, good. That's
I
awesome.
swear by that shit, man.
Hey, make sure you take pictures of that, Dawn, before like whenever you first got it done, since you've been
Yep.
using the CBD oil, and then you take pictures after care and
I
stuff
will.
after.
Yep, I will.
Hey, Dawn Morel, how are you doing down there, girlfriend? What are you smoking on? What do you got?
Platinum Kush.
Ooh,
Oh, let me see that.
Buds look different. Like they're two different colors. Well,
I
maybe
know.
not.
I
This
got a
one's
new
really
downer
good.
today and it doesn't work.
And then
You what?
I don't know what this one is.
Brand new. It don't work.
Oh,
I
no.
know the dominant
What
though.
is that?
Is it charged?
Yeah, it's from Yokin. It's called a mini.
Did you
I'm
like
gonna-
do it 5 times? Did you click
Yeah,
it?
when I go to bed tonight, I'm gonna put it on the charger just to
Oh, I
make
have
sure.
one of
that
those. Is it
Yeah.
the Yokin
Dawn has
Evolve? Or
everything.
I have that one.
It's
What's
brand
wrong?
new. I just got it today. It just won't work.
And you did the 5 times. It tells you, I think it's 5 or times or 3 times or.
Yeah, five.
Yeah, you have to hit it.
Five.
Change 3 to change the temperature, 5 to turn on.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna charge
Is
it
the battery
overnight.
in
see if
it,
that's what
right?
it
You
is.
take the battery in and put it in like the other direction or anything? Have you tried that?
The battery was already in it.
Huh? But there, I know, but there's
Battery
a
was already
battery
in it.
inside that. Mine, oh, okay, it doesn't come up.
No, it's already in there.
That stinks. I'd bring it back.
But I'll be taking that son of a gun back.
I did,
I
I
would.
would too.
Hell yeah.
What's that?
This one's exotic.
Lisa?
This
Oh, is
is
that your new medicine
exotic.
I saw earlier?
Yep, this is my new
Nice.
batch of medicine and
From
the
Fecal
shout outs
Fam?
to from Fecal Fam. Yep, this is exotic.
Nice.
That is the
Let me-
strain.
Angelica's trying to get in. Is she in the waiting room?
I don't see her.
No, she's still waiting.
Yeah, she's still waiting to get in.
I don't know how to let her, like, I don't even see her on our list. You guys see her over on the list trying to get in?
I don't know where that list is.
Bobby,
Neither.
Bobby, see
Rhonda, I got that dabber where you got your skirt.
Oh, participants. Wait, what's that?
Did you like it?
See the list now, Dawn?
Yeah,
I see the list too, and she's not
know
on
it.
it.
I see Lisa just moved. And usually I can let people in over there, but I haven't seen her pop up yet.
No,
That's weird.
Yes.
Angelica,
Ooh,
Angelica, go out and come back in again and see if that works for you.
pretty. Yes.
Bailey, stop beating on
Better.
the face.
So I'm lighting up my last Nug Champa incense.
Oh
Or some,
man, I'm all out of that.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Tonya, this stuff, for me, it really calms me down, the smell of it. It's a really good,
Yep.
you know, like calming scent for me.
It
So
is.
I absolutely love it.
Well, I got these balsam incense that I've been using. Man, I love them.
Oh, you took all the balsam wood ones. Those were awesome.
Yeah, these ones.
I absolutely loved those. And the
Love
thing
them.
is, it smelled like Maine.
Yep.
I can't get my comments to show up on Facebook, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, they're there.
I think Zoe had a little seizure.
Aw.
You
Oh,
did?
sorry.
She did?
Yeah,
Oh,
she hasn't had one in
Did you
like
give
2
her
years,
CBD?
but she had one. Yeah, I gave her some CBD.
Aw.
She used to have them, like she started getting them 2 years ago, like bad, and then they just went away. Just for like 1 year, and now they're back, I guess.
Oh,
They make
no.
were you smoking
She had
flower
one the other
during
day
that
'cause-
time? Hey, hey, Dawn, were you smoking flower back when she was seizure free?
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean, I've always
and you're
smoked.
not now?
I've always smoked flowers.
Now you
So-
smoke more dabs than you do you smoke more dabs now than you do flower?
Yeah, maybe a little more.
I think that's why your dog's having a seizure. She's not getting enough THC, CBD, THC. She's getting some benefits from the smoke in the room.
So Dawn, there's a really reputable company called Mary Palmer, and they
Yep.
make really amazing like CBD dog treats.
Oh,
That
okay.
dogs
They
seem
don't
to
work
go
for my dog.
Ray from Willow
Yeah,
Creek.
but when you
Doesn't
give
work on
your
my dog.
when you give your dog CBD treats, the majority of the time they're a very low dose. So
Okay.
your best option
Yeah.
for your
have some.
animal
I
is
do have some.
always the oil because you can control how much you give your animal. And if you want to
Yeah.
make treats for them, make them yourself. There's only 5 ingredients to it, and you add your own CBD. So
Oh.
you know how much each dog treat is.
And
Okay.
if
Because you would
use
always
rice
be given that
flour-
dog treats.
And if you use
Right.
rice flour instead of wheat flour, it's a lot better for them. And those treats don't work for my dog. I have to put a drop of CBD oil on a treat for her.
Yeah.
But she knows it's on the treat and she won't eat it. I have to like almost force feed it to her.
She likes her
Like, I
food
know
better.
what you got on that. I know
CBD
there's
on it.
medicine in there.
I didn't think
Does
she would like
Munchkin like peanut butter?
She
Munchkin
does,
like-
but once it's got CBD oil on it,
I got a trick.
Zoe loves CBD oil. As soon as I
Get-
put that in her food, she runs
What's
to it
your
and eats
trick?
it.
Yep.
Get
It's-
a beef
Willow-
shank bone. Boil
What?
it.
Mhm.
take the meat off, take the bone away from the meat, leaving the bone marrow intact. Put the CBD
Yep.
in the middle, cover both sides, but put CBD on both sides of the bone marrow. But when you put it on one side, cover it with peanut butter, put it down on some cellophane, put the CBD in, cover it with peanut butter, make sure it's flat, roll it up in the cellophane, stick it in the freezer, and then when it's frozen, you
Oh,
can
it's-
take it out and give it to her and she'll lick it. And she'll lick all the way down to that bone marrow because that's the real treat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. I wish I had known this. She had a really bad a couple of years ago. I mean, bad. Like, and then it just, I don't know if it was the CBD. I don't know what stopped it because I wasn't giving her much, but all of a sudden she just
Okay.
stopped.
I hope
I
Every
it
wouldn't
works.
be surprised.
Animal-
I would not be surprised if it wasn't because you're not smoking flower anymore. I'm serious.
No, I mean, that would make sense.
She was getting the benefits of what you were smoking.
Okay.
Right.
Like the secondhand part of it.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you just pull
Contact
up their
high, whatever you
ear. You pull up their ear and you just kind of blow the smoke in their ear.
Hates that. I've tried. I did that when she had her first seizure. That's the first thing I did was like, oh my gosh. And she brought her out of it.
Mhm.
She was like just shaking and then slowly she came out of it. Thankfully, I have enough friends with kids that have seizures, so I know what to do. But
Yeah, my daughter just had one yesterday when I was on the phone with her.
Oh
it's
my
horrible.
God. No.
No, I can live like that. I don't know how moms do it. I just,
Horrible.
We have
Seizures
to
are bad.
fight it. This is what we're fighting for. We're not just fighting for us, guys. We're fighting for these kids like that, like we're talking about. You know what I mean? These kids that can't fight for themselves, that these that have autism or they're epileptic or they have some rare disease or they just have cancer, or they have a rare sickness or cancer, or we are fighting for them too. You know what I mean? We gotta
Yes.
show them, gotta show their parents that there's other ways. There's proof out there. I post videos all the time. Mike Wise, our friend Mike, that's been on here with us, and he's my friend, and he's all of our friends now. But he posts videos all the time. The proof is there.
yeah.
Yeah.
People need to open eyes. I posted a video of. Did you guys see that video I posted earlier today of that little boy?
Yeah.
That was speaking for the first time, and then he was
Yes.
riding a bicycle. That is, that right there makes me want to yell this from the effing rooftops.
It keeps me from having seizures.
My
I had
goodness.
gone over 2 years seizure free until, my sister overdosed, and when I found her, the adrenaline kicked in. And when I was coming down from the adrenaline is when I had the seizure, but I had not had one in 2 years.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That's kind of understandable considering your body went through shock.
Yeah.
I could understand that if you're prone to seizures,
But I use a
Oh.
lot of CBD and THC if I'm at a concert because the lights will cause me to go into a seizure. Or if we're doing a lot of nighttime driving and there's a lot of construction because those barrels will start to like strobe on me. So it does work.
For my daughter, it was you could just, if she could be sitting there doing dishes and a plate would drop and break, and it would shock her so quickly that she would just down just like that. It was like no warning at all. She's just down.
Does
Get
she
up,
have drop
the
seizures?
garbage.
Oh
She has
God.
chronic tonic seizures.
Donna,
She used to have over 20 of them a day. And I think some of it was psychological, and she and I have talked about it. I think that she was living contrary to the way she should be living. And when she started living the way that she knew was the right way to live, and in combination with cannabis, she slowly stopped having them. Now she has maybe one every couple of months instead of 20 a day.
Oh, wow, that's incredible.
A big difference.
I don't know if you all know of Melissa Ragsdale. She moved to Colorado from Kansas. She was my daughter's best friend. Her son has Deuce syndrome. Like tons of all the seizure types you can have all together. Tonic-clonics drops. She left here when he started having those nighttime seizures. What are they called? Grand mal nighttime.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
so she
That
got
can
on a
happen
bus that
anytime.
night, went to Colorado. A family took her in. Now her husband's out there. He only has part of a lung. He has a really bad fungus like disease. And he said the doctor just told them, we don't know what to do for you. He's incredible. Like they're both doing really bad, you guys. So prayers to
Amen.
a family in Colorado. They're both. We just started a meal train because she can't even function. She between his seizures and her husband's lungs
Yeah, that's what my daughter was having, grand mal, clonic tonic seizures.
and drop seizures. Oh, those drop seizures are scary. He's lost all his teeth. Good poor kid. But he's now reading because of cannabis. Now he can read. He's reading at his grade level now, which it used to be like a first grade instead of a fifth grade. You know, like
Oh, wow, good for him.
and he's playing sports with his helmet. You know, but they've had to pull him
that's
back now a
amazing.
little because the tonic-clonics have come back, but they're trying to adjust. Justin, I don't know, he's well known, Justin Crawford or Cranford. They're trying to get his medicine right out there.
Look
in
at the
Colorado.
medication that they give people who have seizures. It's
Have you
scary.
Right?
And sometimes they don't work because none of them worked for my daughter. They were giving her
Dilantin.
tons of Ativan. They were giving her tons of Ativan, but that was to bring her out of the seizure after she was already out of the seizure. There was nothing that they gave her for a pharmaceutical that stopped
Nope.
the seizure from happening.
They
When
just
I-
got to make you into a cone, like a zombie. But the kids I know that have worked
You
on
do be-
pharma.
Yeah.
Even with phenobarb, it's the same way. Because when I was taking seizure meds, it was Dilantin until I went toxic on Dilantin.
They had the
Yeah.
6-year-old on Depakote, you guys.
I
Yeah.
was taking Depakote,
A
Tegretol, and
6-year-old.
phenobarb was the last seizure meds that I was taking. And thank God I no longer have to take them. And these poor kids that have to go through that, I mean, they're very hard to get off of. They have a lot of side effects, and if you can do it naturally like we do, you know, we shouldn't be denied that, and we shouldn't have to leave our state and become a refugee somewhere else just to be able to
Right?
give them this medicine.
Right.
And they don't have to
Me.
feel like criminals either, or have their kids taken away because of how they choose to treat their kids.
You shouldn't be denied the right to go into a recovery meeting because you use medical cannabis.
Right?
It's even hard here for children. They have to get 2 doctors to sign off on it here in Massachusetts. And even then, the hospitals, a lot of them are completely against it. And I know firsthand from the group I was with, the school I was with had a patient that was diagnosed with Batten's disease, which is a childhood disease that is terminal. And they usually don't make it past the age of 11. And
I had a Batten's client, one of the longest living, one of 2 longest living. The longest living is 30. My client lived to age 26. It's all seizure based, ended up on a vent, G-tube, and totally dependent until he passed.
yeah,
And why don't we have Tonya? Why is she
No, I was
on
just-
live?
But then let her in. Like, where'd you go?
Okay.
Let her in. Not gonna let her
We
in.
lost
I want
Tanya.
her. Yeah, I'm
nobody to
looking
let her
at
in.
her. Look at this. I'm watching her.
I'm watching her on my phone too.
No,
Get out.
Conversation with everybody else on the phone.
Hi,
Oh my-
Tonya, we love you.
we love
Hey,
you,
Deb,
Tonya.
you've been really quiet tonight, Deb.
Huh?
I said, you've been really quiet tonight.
I haven't felt good. I woke up this morning, it was really bad today. I had a bad day today.
Oh,
But I met Lisa today.
Isn't she amazing?
Baby dad.
Yes,
How
she
could you
is.
baby dad if you met Lisa? Come on.
Well, this morning was bad, then the
There you
afternoon
are.
got better. I've just been dragging all day. I woke up with severe pain everywhere today. It was just horrific. It was
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was really bad. Had a
I'm
tough
sorry.
day, but I'll be all right.
Man,
Are you
just
able
a
to take a
beautiful
bath?
girl.
I'm
But
going
isn't
to.
Isn't it awesome with this plant that you have many more good days than you do bad days?
Yes, yes.
Oh my goodness, I'll
Yeah.
have to agree. Today's been a bad day for
Amen,
pain.
sister.
I went to pain management today and the doctor
Ugh.
got a load of my shirt. Check this out. She's like, wait a minute, can I see that?
Oh, nice.
I love it.
Yes.
Love it.
And it says medicine is, so she knows that I'm on FICO. And
Good.
I showed her one of my capsules while I was there.
All right, I'm getting a text message that Tonya wants someone to let her in.
Nope, I'm in.
Okay.
Right,
Let's
she's
see.
in.
Let's see this.
I know, Lisa, I got to share, you know, when I was going to have my arm ultrasounded, I was talking to the lady doing my ultrasound, and we were talking about cannabis and CBD and stuff, and I was able to, you know, give her some education about it, and she's gonna do some more research. I was like, that's awesome.
Good.
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 They
It's
all
about
should be doing
the-
research.
Well, it's about
Amen.
time that these doctors in states that have medical licenses participate in what their patients are choosing for their medicine.
Mm-hmm.
They need to be taught the endocannabinoid system, first of
I'm
all.
trying. I'm trying to bring it to Ohio, Rhonda. I promise I am. I'm trying.
Oh, girl, you're preaching to the choir because I shout it proud and loud.
I'm trying to bring it to the hospitals, and the hospitals are turning me down.
Even
Oh,
well,
they think
Ohio
we're
Health.
crazy, Tonya.
Ohio Health is a good hospital. That they're participating. They would do the education and they're happy to do it. I've already spoken with some of the physicians there. They wanted to be involved.
Yeah.
They
How did
should.
it? How hard was it to find a physician that would work with you on that?
For education.
Not as far as education, but as far as your plan of treatment is concerned and your choices of medicine.
I can't cross the two. So I can't, because I work for Ohio Health, it was like, I couldn't teach while I was employed there and let them know I was a patient, because using cannabis is not, they drug test. It's one of those things
It's
where they know
illegal.
I'm doing it, but it's
illegal.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
federally illegal. And
It
it's
depends
that's
on where
sad.
you work and who you work for, because in Maine, if you don't work for a place that has any federal funding, they cannot not hire you. They can't even test you for it.
Same
Same in
here in
Ohio.
Massachusetts.
Should be
Yep.
that way everywhere. They don't test for alcohol.
Mm-mm.
Right.
Right.
Mhm.
They don't test for antibiotics, do they?
Right.
No.
Do they test for
Supplemental medicine,
antipsychotics or
supplemental
anti-anxiety
vitamins.
or anti-anxiety medicine before you get a period?
Opioids. They'll
Right,
test for
right.
that.
Right, yeah.
they-
Hydrocodone, you know, I got a whole bottle of that. They don't test that.
Right.
Only
was a
pain
walk-in
management.
pharmacy.
Only pain management will test you for stuff like that.
Right. I'm lucky I don't have to deal with them. But for the grace of God, I hear a lot of people with my kidney disease have a lot of pain. I have none, but for the grace of God, there go I, because I could be doing the pharmaceutical shuffle like all you women have had to do. I haven't had to do it with pain medicine. I've done it with everything else but pain medicine. But I could be, you know, in that spot too, happen to use cannabis to get off all these pharmaceuticals,
And it's a
you
bit,
know?
but
Or
you
use
can
in
do it.
conjunction with your pharmaceuticals.
Huh?
Or use it in conjunction with your pharmaceuticals, like in my case.
Right.
You know, I found
Well,
Mine
you know,
too.
when I first started using medical marijuana, or cannabis, I did go off all my pharmaceuticals, all of them. You know, I went to the other spectrum, and then I realized, you know, that it's okay. Sometimes you do need some pharmaceuticals.
Right.
Sometimes you need a little help for a little while, and then you don't need them anymore. But sometimes you do. And
Well,
for somebody, you know, on paper, I look really, really bad.
on the
But I'm
flip
pretty
side,
healthy.
Dawn,
Pretty healthy for somebody who's so sick, you know?
on the flip side, if you're on opiates or pain medicine and you're using cannabis, and if you're doing what you should be doing and journaling and, you know, realizing when it works, you will find that cannabis does enhance your pain medication. And that's how you're able to stretch that pain medication out longer, which
Yeah.
means you can start tapering back.
But see, I just
That's
choose
how-
not to. I just choose when it comes to pain medications, I just choose not to. I just choose not to. My family has a long history of chemical dependency in their DNA. I have been down that road. I am as you guys know, I was an IV drug user when I was 19. I used to shoot cocaine. I'm not playing that way. I don't do pain meds. I just don't. I just had surgery. I'm not taking one pain med. When I had those 5 incisions in my belly for my catheter, I took no pain meds. I used my cannabis. Bottom line, cannabis. That's it.
And that should be everybody's choice. That was your choice. You know, a lot of people don't even get the choice to use cannabis as their pain medicine.
I
Right.
I
it.
didn't know anything about cannabis. I didn't ever have that option. I
Lucky.
fell into it purely by accident.
I was
hiding
rolling
in the
joints
closet
when I
learning
was
about
4,
it.
so.
I was hiding in the closet for 2 years, studying everything I could about it before I even ever tried it. You know what I mean? That's how scared I was.
I was playing Pot Farm on Facebook because
Me
it was
Me
so the
too.
last surgery, I was so medicated that I couldn't get up out of bed. You know, I would drool. I wasn't doing anything. And my niece, you know, put the laptop under me and she said, Aunt Rhonda, you got to do something. You got to keep your mind going, do something. Well, I thought Pot Farm was like Farmville. And I knew absolutely nothing about cannabis, about plants, that you plant them, they grow, you harvest them, you can use them for medicine. You know, I just thought people who use cannabis just went to the local dope dealer and said, hey, what do you got?
Get back to
And
the
see,
cocaine
I was in recovery. And you know how hard that is being in a 12-step program and trying to use medical marijuana. And they're just now starting to come around that it's all cool.
It's okay.
It's all
It's
I
an
was in a
exit
12-step
drug as well
program.
as it is medicine.
Well,
I was the
See,
first
you
one
use
in
it for
that
medicine.
rehab to ever be allowed to be using pain medicine because my discs were so bad, and they did an MRI and confirmed it was real pain. And they were like, we have to put you on pain medicine, but you'll be the first to ever be on opiates in a rehab. But it worked out okay.
well, you know, they
It
kept
was for
telling me,
cocaine, not pills, but
they kept
I just
telling me they didn't know what to do for me. All they could do was switch my pain medicine or add to it. At one time, you know, I was using Stadol NS. I was using morphine lollipops. I had the Duragesic and the fentanyl patches. They were 100 mic. I had
you've come so far.
oh, it starts with the D.
You mean the fucking
Not
water.
Dilaudid, but
Dilaudid?
Dalmane, or not Dalmane. It starts with the D. They don't use it that much anymore.
Oh, Darvocet?
No,
Dilaudid?
Dilaudid.
Darvon.
That's all I was on was Darvocet.
But you could get it in a patch, and you could, you know, You could
Fentanyl
use
was
it
the
for
only one I was.
72 hours. Oh my God.
See, that's
Fentanyl.
how I was with
Demerol.
anti-nauseous meds.
Demerol.
Demerol. I should have known that. Demerol.
That's
Demerol.
how I was with anti-nauseous meds, Rhonda. They had me on 5 different anti-nauseous meds.
I
There's
had a
5
pill to
different
go to
ones.
bed. I had a pill to get up. I had a pill for the pain. I had the pill to take a piss. I mean, that's all I did all day long was take medications.
Yep.
I couldn't get up
Mhm.
out of bed, and thank God, I found that game on Facebook called Pot Farm, because that's how I met my Earth Angel, which opened my eyes, and that
That's
this
awesome.
plant is amazing.
It is amazing.
That's
It
real.
is. Look at you, Tonya.
Good.
Look how much you glow when you're not taking their shit. Look how, look, there is just such a difference
There is a difference. It's a
because
huge-
you're not clouded.
It's
And
because you're present. You're present. You're able to be
how
present.
amazing is it, Tonya, for your kids to be able to enjoy their mother?
yeah, they've
Right.
never known me. I'm back.
Right,
This is Tonya from
right,
this is Tonya from high school. You know what I mean?
right.
Crazy ass Tonya. You know what I
When
mean?
you were riding so hard, I
Yeah.
was crying
Just
right
give-
before
you
you
know?
and your kids.
Yeah,
That
I
was
want to
so
show my
awesome.
kids that Tonya. I don't want them to see the
Yes.
doped up Tonya laying on the couch and them take care of me
Amen.
and give it.
Amen.
Exactly. That's how my youngest remembers me.
Yeah, like
Oh,
I don't want to be that mom. That's not. You don't have
my
to be that mom.
kids, that's all they knew. 8 and 12, I do believe. So what 8-year-old and what 12-year-old should have to give their mother injections that was experimental from the Diamond and Diamond Clinic in Chicago? I mean, these are kids. I would drive and have hypodermic needles in my glove box and a note from the chief of police. If you pull her over, please call me. I'll come and get her.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Just like new. Packs 2.
Ooh, pack
Those
two.
are nice. I
I
have
can't
one.
find the oven though, Deb. So
That's
You're gonna-
okay.
But yeah, that's no way for somebody to live. And people need to know that they have options out there and this
Mhm.
option is available and they shouldn't be scared of it. And then this is what we're supposed to do, ladies. We're supposed to tell the damn world about this, how it's
Mhm.
helped us. We're supposed to get all of our stories out there like we always do. We're educating the masses like we always do. You know what I mean? This is what we are meant to do. This is why we are still here. This is what I say. I said, this is why
Amen.
I'm still here. I'm like a cat. They can't get rid of me. They keep
Right.
and
I'm with
trying
you.
and trying, but I'm still here, baby, because of a plant. You know what I mean? They just, and I wouldn't be. I would not be. I would have been dead 3.5, 4 years ago now. I would have
Mhm.
been coming up on my anniversary probably of my death.
Could
So
you imagine, being 14 years on heavy, heavy, heavy narcotics, pain pumps, Dilaudid, you name it. I had the whole gamut.
Yep.
And look at me, look at you, Tonya, look at Christy, look at Lisa, look at Dawn and Deb. I mean, look,
Angelica, yep.
and
Lady
Angelica.
nodding off.
When
I
you
was
look
like,
back at our old pictures, we're not there.
No.
You can see the difference in our eyes. If you look at
Right.
our old pictures versus now, I can see the difference.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can see
We're
it.
back.
Look
This
at
is
my,
done.
You
I
know
look
what,
at,
Rhonda? You know what, Rhonda? You talk about all those, having to be on all those pharmaceuticals and spending your whole day taking the pharmaceuticals and stuff. And that's why I won't get a transplant. Because right now I am healthier than I would be
With the transplant.
with a transplant.
Yeah.
45 pharmaceuticals, steroids for the rest of your life. Me and steroids don't get along. I would kill somebody. They would have to keep me medicated on pharmaceuticals for the rest of my life to keep me calm.
that's why they
I'm not in a
create,
hurry. And then
that's-
on top of that, you lose your insurance, you lose all your services 3 years post-op.
that's why they try to create lifers. They try to make us into a lifetime pharmaceutical. hope
Crap.
because we keep going back.
That's why they gave me those 5 anti-nausea meds when I could have just been smoking some medical marijuana.
That's why I
Mhm.
like that song that I heard when I was at your house. My doctor is my dope dealer.
Mhm.
No.
I
Yep.
was listening to that and I'm like, oh man, that is so true.
Isn't it?
That is so true.
I play that all the time to remind me of how far I've came and how
Yeah.
far
Mhm.
we all have came and how badass warriors we are. And I think we're way over. So Bobby's going to be cutting us out here pretty soon, I'm sure. But
Love you,
I love you
lady.
guys so
Love
much.
you guys.
Love you guys.
You.
You guys
love
need
you all.
anything, reach out. Hey Gary, hey Melissa, hey Chris, hey Cheryl. I'm just saying hi.
Hi,
to people on Facebook.
Glenn. Bobby, have a good night.
I have to think of a nickname for Angela. See,
Angelica.
Angelica. I'll just have to
Angel is
call
the
her
nickname.
Angel.
Angel.
Yeah, that's
There
my
you go.
nickname anyway. Growing up, Angelica was the name I was called when I was in trouble. You know that full name when your parents call your full name. It was
Yeah,
if
I
they
got
said
the Deborah.
Angelica Elise, I would run because I knew I was in trouble. So as I got to be older, I started going by Angelica just because I don't know, it's my name and I hated having to explain, and it's just my name, but I go by Angel too. So you
Okay,
feel
there
free.
you go. There you
Cool.
go. I love you ladies so much. Thank you guys for everybody.
Love
for,
you.
Love you
Everybody.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Yep. Have a
Bye.
great night. www.thewalk4change.us. I will see you guys on Friday at 8 p.m. with everybody on Zoom again. We'll do some education. We'll hang out. Have some things coming up. Dr. Uma is going to be joining us shortly. I'm not sure exactly what the date's going to be, but that's going to be coming up soon again. You definitely want to keep watching for that. And have a great night. Have a great rest of your week. And I love you. Peace out.